tell us about this project.
All right. Well, this is the first project under the heading of Lindsay and Kim. What was it called?
Single Girl Quilt Enterprise, LLC.
Right. Okay, so this is the second or third day that we've been working on this project. It's gone very well so far. We started out with 8.5 yards of fabric, which is very exciting, and then to that added 6.5 more yards of fabric, which that's about 3 times as many yards of fabric that you'd ever need for a normal quilt. And yeah, here we go. The pattern that we're using is the Single Girl, and this is actually a Denise Schmidt quilt. This pattern is very exciting and very...
The title is very appropriate since it is a wedding present.
Right. So we chose that on purpose because of that. Yeah, there's also very exciting instructions in here, which we chose not to follow, and that did not cause us any problems whatsoever. There are many very exciting pattern pieces which we were able to cut out.
How many were there?
There were 31 template pieces here, and then there's also there's 8 more that we haven't gotten to yet, but we will get to them, I'm sure. So we haven't started stitching yet, but we spent a lot of time cutting things out. And you'll see over here, we have 992 small pieces.
Wow. How many?
992, which Kim cut all of them out, so that was good for her.
But Lindsay cut out all of the templates?
Yes, these templates were very exciting and fun to make. As you can see, there are 31 of them, one for each of these.
And tell me about the templates and how they are shaped.
Yeah, they're nice and curved. So
yes,
well, that one used to be. This one is. Yeah, see, you can appreciate the curve on that template.
Yeah, so can you use a rotary cutter for that?
No, you can't really. I mean, you can when you cheat, because this side is straight and that, so we can use the rotary cutter. But our wonderful pattern here, Denise Schmidt, recommends that you cut these all out with scissors by hand, which we...
Oh, and she also recommended that we trace all of the pieces individually and then cut them out.
Onto the fabric, which we chose
onto the fabric
not to do. So I think we did save ourselves a little bit of work there.
So I hear that there's a little revelation that happened.
As it turns out, you know, we bought half the number of different fabrics as what were recommended in our pattern, and attempted to compensate for that by distributing the fabrics evenly among the pieces, as well as doubling the number of pieces that we should make, which in turn gives us double the number of pieces that we actually need to make one full quilt.
Wait a minute, let me get this right. So we have 992 pieces, but we only need half that many.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Which we did actually figure out before we finished cutting out every single
piece. We probably figured it out at about 950 or 960 is when we started to realize.
That was good.
And we hope that you will enjoy it and that it will become an heirloom for many generations of mud children. And that is our wish for you. Hi Anne, hi Nathan. Welcome to another episode of our documentary for Kim and Lindsay, Single Girl Quilt Enterprises, LLC. And so, yeah, welcome to another episode. So first of all, just with a little intro to explain kind of what happened today, I'm going to show you something from the pattern by Denise Schmidt. So I'm going to show you here. So the little teeny templates that we made for the pieces that you saw last night. If you can see here, this is how she wanted us to cut them out. And if you remember, we actually did 992 pieces, but we needed 496 pieces. And she recommended that we do this and that we trace all of them individually. And that would have been completely foolish, and we wouldn't have finished until the year 2014. And so we came up with a better plan, and it was in fact better. So because of this, we were a little bit leery of Denise Schmidt and her ways, because they just seemed a little unnecessary. So today we begin the adventure of doing the background fabric, this lovely muslin that you see here that we have bought several yards of, and we had gone to Joann, etc., and purchased many yards of this muslin.
6.5 yards.
6.5 yards, yes, it was many. And so we have these templates that we made. I'll show them to you because they were very well made. So here's our 2 templates. We have the first one. This is the inner template, clearly. It's fairly obvious. This is the outer template. Now, I was getting a little crazy. Here we have some lovely decor that it actually says outer space. And as you can tell, this is clearly an alien. However, it must not be that clear because Lindsay didn't know what it was. So this is our alien. So anyways, we have this business, and she wanted us to trace all the pieces individually again. And we need 64 of each one, and that seemed very time consuming. So we came up with another strategy. Well, if we have a little math lesson here, our muslin is 44 inches wide, and this is 11.25 inches square. Now, if you do the math, if we had 4 of these, that's 45 inches, and our fabric is only 44, so we are an inch short. So we cannot fit 4 of these, we can only fit 3. So what that caused us to have a lot of leftovers here, and we have a lot of wasted space. So basically we ran way short, so we're gonna have to get more. So our way was very efficient and much less frustrating, I'm quite sure, than tracing them, but we ended up with a lot of waste. There's 4 sheets here, and there's like about a bazillion more over there. So anyways, that was a little bit of a trial for today. Today was interesting. We were finishing up about 2 hours earlier than we did last night. We got some activity, did some biking and running today, and so we're a little more tired, but we also got to go to Tad's Tropical Snow, which was a wonderful adventure. Tiffany is here, so that was very exciting that she got to join us. And Lindsay, what flavor did you get?
I got the key lime pie, which was extra kiwi in my key lime pie. I don't know if that's normal, but it was good. And Kim, what did you have?
I got orange creamsicle with snow cream topping.
Snow cream topping? I've never heard of that before. Now, what is that exactly?
That's a great question. I don't know what it is. It's something that goes on top of the snow cone. So it was very, very interesting. So anyways, I hope you've enjoyed our little informative episode about the making of your quilt and the progressions of Lindsay and Kim Single Girl Quilt Enterprises, LLC. With this lovely pattern by the brilliant Denise Schmidt. So hopefully when you get this quilt, it warms your heart, because we have put a lot of care into it. But that's what we have to keep in mind when we get very, very frustrated. So anyways, that's all. Tomorrow we're going to start sewing the pieces together. That could get very, very interesting. So we'll give you an update on that. So other than that, hi Anne, this is the next bit of our documentary. So first we're showing here, this is kind of our little setup. Look, there's 2 machines. And there's some of our pieces and some of our stuff. We kind of commandeered the whole kitchen. So, and also, oh my goodness, what is that? Woo! Tell us about this, Lindsay.
All right, well this is our first block that we completed. And we each took part in sewing it together, so it's very exciting. And it turned out way better than we thought it was going to, so we're very excited about that.
Oh.
And as you can see, it actually looks really pretty good.
Yeah.
We're very pleased with our fabric choices. So that ended up looking pretty good.
Yeah, so tell me, Lindsay, will all of these blocks be the same?
So every block should be different, theoretically, according to the pattern by Denise Schmidt.
Oh, good old Denise Schmidt.
Yeah, so according to the pattern, each block should come out differently. So we'll have 16 unique blocks.
Oh, 16, okay.
Yeah, 16.
So excellent. So